Hey guys, today we're talking about toxic relationships. And I've actually been seeing a lot of news feed about toxic relationships and narcissism, and are you with a narcissist, and are you in a toxic relationship? So I want to actually help you to either get away or maybe to fix this relationship that isn't so healthy and you feel like maybe you can't get out of it, or you want to stay but you would like to fix it. So before we get started, as always, like, share, subscribe. Okay, so to get started, I want you to think of that specific person that you are having a really hard time being in a relationship with. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a significant other. It could be a friend, just a relative, anybody. But I want you to think of them specifically. So imagine if they're sitting across from you. And you can either do this with your eyes open or you can do this with your eyes closed. It really doesn't matter. But I want you to visualize them actually being across from you. The other thing that I want you to do is I want you to get one specific feeling of what it is that is kind of going on in this relationship that you don't like. So if you feel they're very controlling, like they're questioning you all the time, or maybe it's that you just feel really trapped and you don't like the relationship, but you feel like, I can't really get out of this. I don't really get to decide. Or maybe you love this person, however, you just always feel bad. Like you feel bad around them. You feel like this is a bad relationship of some kind. So I want you to be very specific, and I want you to kind of determine where that is in your body. Maybe it's in your heart, maybe it's in your gut, but I want you to be very specific about these things that you're feeling and where you're feeling them at. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put something very physical to it. So some people like to take that feeling and they like to push it into a ball. Other people like to kind of make it into like they see it as like a dust or a smoke of some kind. Others can just put it in like you're sitting in this guck and like just all around you kind of thing. So I want you to make it more of a physical thing. The next thing is what we're going to do is we're going to take that guck or ball or whatever you've made it, and I want you to think of a physical way to remove it. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to wash it down the drain. It's kind of around me. It could be inside my body. It could be outside my body, but it's just there. And then is what you're going to do is you're going to watch it wash down the drain. And for me, that's easy to think of because you see that little spinny thing in the bathtub that it just goes down, 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 and it sinks more and more and more. So I want you to think that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be watching it go down the drain. Or again, if you want to kick it or shoot it up into the sun, whatever. There's no wrong way to do this. So you come up with your visualization, but I'm going to talk about going down the drain. So while we're doing this, you're going to watch all these nasty, yucky feelings or whatever it is, very, very specific, whether it's controlling, like you just think of that controlling and they're just latched onto you, and you watch that go down the drain as if it's being released, as if it's being let go of. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to want to thank it. And this has really been protecting you in some way. It's been trying to get you what you want. Our bodies, we have really 4 needs, and it's been trying to get you one of those needs, whether it's love, whether it's certainty in your life or significance or uncertainty and variety in your life. It's really been giving you that, or it's been trying to give you that, but it's giving you that in a very unhealthy way. So we are going to release that unhealthiness so that we can actually get it in a good way. So we're going to thank it because it's been trying to get you that. And then we're also going to forgive. Now, that's easy to say. Maybe you're going to forgive the person that you're seeing across. Maybe you're going to need to forgive yourself. Maybe other people come up in your mind that who you need to forgive. But you really need to forgive. And this is not to say that we're going to forgive that person. So now we're singing under the stars, kumbaya, it's rainbows and unicorns everywhere. That's not what we're doing. We're not forgiving so we can have this wonderful relationship anymore. We're forgiving so that you can let it go. So the next thing we're going to do is I want you to put a positive in. So if you're feeling very controlled and you don't get to decide, and that person, they decide everything, and you want to be in control, that's what I want you to start saying. I want you to start saying in your mind, I am the authority. I get to decide this. Maybe it's not so much control, but maybe it's something like it's this very toxic relationship, and you can say, I love this person. I love this relationship. It's a wonderful relationship. And now I can start saying what I like about this relationship. Maybe you want to get out of the relationship altogether. So you can say that. I get to decide if I want to stay or leave. I get to decide if this is good for me. And then that way you are putting these positives in where there were negatives, where you didn't have a choice, where you didn't get to decide. The last thing I want you to do is repeat this often as possible, because it's very unlikely that you're just going to remove this all at once, because this has probably been in for a while. So I want you to make sure that you repeat as often and as frequent as possible, because that is going to remove it a lot faster and a lot quicker, so that you can get past this a lot faster and a lot quicker. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I trust that it was helpful, and until next time, bye.